In Oklahoma City, things are looking up, from the construction of the region's newest skyscraper to the hometown team going for gold during the first round of the NBA playoffs. The problems the rest of the nation is facing seem to be nowhere in sight.
I know a lot of cities would like to duplicate what we've done here. It's just not that easy, especially in these economic times, to get people to go to the polls and tax themselves. We've developed a lot of political capital. We've developed a level of confidence in our citizenry that most other cities don't have. And so I do believe that cities should invest in the quality of life, but it's a very tough political process to follow Oklahoma City's lead. And so you can't just give a blanket level of advice and say it works for everybody. It's worked for us, and it might work for some, but it wouldn't work for everybody.
Oklahoma City may seem to have it all, except one thing: a place to live. And Mayor Mick Cornett says that's the problem.
Yeah, we still need more downtown housing. I'd like to see more entry-level housing. I'd like to see all of the young millennials that would like to live in downtown Oklahoma City have an opportunity. So there are affordability issues. I also think we have some growth issues. If you walk around or drive downtown Oklahoma City, you're going to see a lot of construction that's going on. And of course, we have a lot of projects on our plate to complete successfully. But people have to put up with the growth, and people have to understand that as the city grows, it's going to become more diverse and continue to change. And change is never easy. And so from an elected official standpoint, you worry about the change and trying to look out down the road and see how you can keep people's eye on focused on what it should be focused on.
With the Regency Tower being the only high-rise apartment building in the immediate downtown area, many are left looking at condos that range in the same price as a house does in the suburbs.
It's a tremendous change in Oklahoma City in the housing market. I mean, you can go downtown where we're in this house right now. It's kind of a historic neighborhood, or you can go downtown and find a high-rise 3-story loft that's $1 million. But there's a lot of different options. I think Oklahoma City overall is one of the best places to live. Personally, I feel there's just a lot of variety of the style of the homes, of the architecture. Of course, we have just a lot more options here in Oklahoma City versus in other cities.
Rassmussen recently sold a house in Mesta Park and says the economic downturn has caused rent and mortgage prices to have almost the same value. And homes in neighborhoods like Mesta Park are what young people should look into if they want to stay in state and live downtown.
I think you should definitely look at it. I think it's a little bit unique to our market. I mean, with the interest rates being low, and I think they're at about 5% right now, with interest rates being low, you can get into a great home that's comparable to what you can rent for. So I think it's a little bit unique to our market, but overall I think it's because of the interest rate, and there are a lot of rentals out there right now, but so they have to be competitive with the other houses available.
Rassmussen says buying a home is something college students shouldn't be afraid of because of first-time buyer incentives.
There's a lot of first-time home buyers programs right now that I encourage for anybody that whether you're right out of college or that you don't have to be right out of college, but somebody that's buying their first home. There's definitely good options as far as first-time home buyers where you can get down payment assistance. So you can basically get in the house just paying by closing costs. But there are a lot of options, I would say. I mean, there's still quite a few homes in that mid $100,000 range that you can basically get a same payment for that you're paying rent for.
Cornett says the city will continue to improve on living options, but whether you rent or own, Oklahoma City will continue to grow. But one thing is certain, there's no turning back now. For Roots and OU Nightly, I'm Ricky Marinon.